So welcome. It is really good to see so many people and different faces again, so that's fantastic. I'm Peter Hill. My day job is with public health, but I've been leading on the self-care for STP. So STP is Sustainability and Transformation Plan, and there are 44 of those across the country. So Lincolnshire has its own, each local authority has one. And the plan is to, as part of STP, is that we all work in a much more collaborative way. So part of that working collaboratively is how do we save resources, how do we work more efficiently, but actually how do we become more person-centred? And that is actually at the heart of STP. How do we become more person-centred?
Good morning everybody, my name's Kirsty Redmar. I'm the lead change manager working on the STP around integrated care. And as many of you are aware, this is very much around how we work together in a local community, so collaboration and partnership, and very much working across organisations. And in essence, what we're trying to do is also bring our primary care colleagues in now, because actually primary care is also at the heart of what we're trying to deliver. And I think the focus very much, as we said before in other engagement sessions, is this is about whole population. This isn't about focusing on those individuals with most complex and complicated needs. So our higher sort of 2-5% of the population. This is thinking about as much as down to sort of 40% of the local population, and looking at different approaches and different ways of supporting people.
My name's Katrina Payton and I run the Managed Care Network through Managed Care Network projects in Gainsborough. Managed Care Network is a collaboration between LCC and LPFT to support people with mental health difficulties. It is non-clinical interventions which run alongside clinical interventions to holistically support people. The Managed Care Network has been running in Gainsborough for about 5 years now. We've built sort of a seamless support infrastructure which includes supporting people with issues such as housing, benefits, debt problems, offending patterns, substance misuse, a whole variety of things. Linking in with the neighbourhood teams lets us take our support infrastructure and our knowledge to link in with the work that they're doing to support vulnerable people.
Hi, I'm Nicoya Palastanga and I've been involved with the neighbourhood team on behalf of a number of organisations. I work with the University of Lincoln with the Department of Health and Social Care, and I'm also a trustee for Links to Advice, who've been involved with the Directory of Service for the Self-Care. The work that I've been doing with the neighbourhood team has been probably more from the Links to Advice side, and we've been talking about how we actually get people to engage with the neighbourhood team or get engaged with the whole kind of issue of self-care and people referring into the wider scope of all the third sector organisations, everybody that can help somebody.
So I'm Sergeant Caroline Broughton, working with Lincolnshire Police and currently working in the preventions team.
I'm Eve Wrighton. I work for Lincolnshire Trading Standards. I'm a Trading Standards officer who helps victims of scams.
We've got a project on whereby we've got over 2,500 people across Lincolnshire that's been identified as being vulnerable because of engaging with mass marketing fraud, which is why we're working close with Trading Standards. The neighbourhood teams, we're dealing with the same people. Like I say, quite often they're older, they're vulnerable, they've got welfare needs, they've got health, well, just health and social care needs, haven't they?
Yeah, a lot of people who we come across need the support of and the skills of experience of a lot of different partners and people that deal with within the adult social care environment as well. So for us, it's all about working better to support that person and make sure that we've covered all of their safeguarding needs, just not from a crime prevention point of view, but anything else that we identify where we need that expertise and knowledge, then we can actually signpost into to those people as well.
I'm Wynne Spencer. I'm the Programme Manager in Lincolnshire for Integrated Personal Commissioning.
And I'm Angela Catley. I work for a small social enterprise called Community Catalysts, and we've been brought in by Wynne and the team in Lincolnshire to help the Integrated Personal Commissioning Programme.
We've been working on specific pieces of work around delivering culture change, around personalisation, choice and control, and particularly in Gainsborough we've been working with the team around developing their support planning knowledge and techniques. So we've delivered a series of training with a toolkit at the end of that that actually upskills staff and enables them to work in a different way with individuals.
And our work has been working with the neighbourhood team in Gainsborough, helping them to think through. I think when people think about market shaping or marketplace development, they automatically think about supply. So they think about what are people going to choose from. And we've been helping people to think about that and what that means and what you have to do to get that supply, but also about the demand and how you have to navigate that really complex territory in between.